Nung nilabas ng Nissan ng Almera way back in 2013, marami siyang highlights, particularly maluwag yung likod at malaki yung trunk para sa segment niya. Pero sabihin na natin na hindi siya kasing sikat ng mga ibang niyang karibal tulad ng Vios at ng Honda City. Pero ngayon nilabas sila tong 2022 Almera. Kaya tignan natin kung paano sila bumawi. From the front, masasabi nyo kagad na bawing-bawi kagad tong 2022 Almera. Na kung may current Almera kayo or outgoing Almera kayo, makikita nyo na medyo mas conservative yung design. Ano? And masasabi mo na medyo of the era yung styling niya. Pero ito, kitang-kita, puro angulo, sharp lines, a more aggressive angle, and looks like that. And ito yung N-Sport na modelo, kaya meron kang chin dito sa baba at meron ka pang kit sa likod. Kung curious kayo kung anong tawag ng Nissan sa design language na to, Nissan calls this the V-Motion design. It's actually been around for a very long time already, and ito yung kumbaga medyo second generation ng V-Motion design. Now, you see this look sa bagong Altima sa US at sa bagong Sylphy na available sa China or also known as the Sentra sa US din. Na-translate nila properly into a smaller car, no? Kahit maliit siya, because of its styling, because of its look today, mukha siyang mas malaki than it actually is. So, all in all, I think Nissan did a very good job with the front end. So, that's a very good impression dun pa lang. Kumbaga, imaginein mo, pag salubong sa'yo sa showroom neto, mapapawaw ka. Kung ang dating Almera ay medyo bilugan, ito very angular na ngayon. So, dito pa lang alam mong seryoso si Nissan na they want to be taken seriously in terms of design. So, may character line na nagsisimula muna dito sa baba ng bumper, tatagos, paakyat dito, hanggang sa taillight. So, interesting siya kasi ang baba ng sinimulan niya, tas ang taas nung sa dulo niya. Interesting din dito yung side mirror, no? Kasi usually yung mga side mirror nakakabit dito. Pero instead sa Almera, nilagay nila dito. Apparently, this has an aerodynamic advantage and they say it cuts down on wind noise. Tapos ano pa makikita natin dito? So since this is the N-Sport edition, meron kang silver side mirror caps, and I think it's a nice little touch to do. Since gusto nila medyo sporty yung datingan, pwede rin siyang black sana, pero dala niya naman kahit silver. Tapos, itong top of the line model din, naka 16-inch na alloy wheels. So, kung titignan nyo yung bubong or yung roofline, it's very coupe-like, it's very rakish, no? May advantage and disadvantages yan. First of all, very aerodynamic yung dating and very sleek, very stylish, ganyan. Unfortunately, it might affect headroom. Of course, we'll have a full review of this car coming out soon, so mabibigay namin yung impressions talaga namin once we've sat inside it and all that. Now, there's another interesting design line here sa likod, ano. Itong itim na to, actually, lumabas na rin yan sa mga iba pang Nissan models abroad, no? Like even the China model, Nissans have this design feature, pati si Altima sa US, pati si Sylphy, and si Sentra sa US. Now, some people would call this the floating roof design. For me, it's an interesting break na at least hindi to lahat gray, at least may onting break sa character ng kotse, no? Whether you like it or you not, let us know sa comments. Ngayon, punta naman tayo dito sa likod. Dito, sasalubungin ka ng N-Sport badge just to let you know na ito yung top of the line na modelo. And hindi niya papalampasin yung fact na turbo-powered siya. So this is the VL Turbo N-Sport, yun yung full variant niya. And like the front, attachment din yung bumper dito sa likod. All in all, it looks similar to the VE and the entry-level model. Na ang maganda din dito actually are the tail light treatment. So, interestingly, gayang kaliit yung reverse light. Pero yung turn signal niya, yun, abot naman, wrap around naman. So at least may visibility dyan. Medyo maliit lang yung reverse light. But again, ang layo ng nirating ng Almera in terms of design. Ipagtabi mo yung luma sa bago, ang laki ng tinalon. And sa showroom pa lang, siguro dati hindi ka nagko-consider ng Almera. Pag makita mo to ngayon, baka, pwede ko kunin to ah. So habang nasa likod na rin tayo, tignan rin natin yung trunk. So it's a pretty fair size. It's actually not the biggest in its class. But kung titignan nyo naman, it should fit most needs. If you need a bigger trunk, siguro you could consider some of its rivals, but as far as shapes go, hindi siya totally square kasi ang laki ng wheel arch intrusion niya that kind of eats up into cargo space. But all in all, malapad yung trunk, low flat floor para makalagay ka ng mga items, mas spread out mo ng mas maayos. Dito naman sa loob ng 2022 Almera, again, a huge leap forward from the previous generation. There's absolutely nothing in here that's related to the older model, and that's a very good thing. If you found the interior of the old one medyo boring tignan or masyadong plain, ganyan, hindi mo masasabi yan dito sa 22 Almera. Kasi medyo naglagay sila ng mga retro cues, no? Like these round air conditioning vents and yung dashboard style na ganito, no? Of course, expected na yung hard plastics, pero at least naglagay sila ng soft touch panel dito. Tapos yung instrument cluster naman, it's half digital and half analog. And it's actually pretty cool na this is one of the few cars with a digital instrument cluster. So yung pinapakita doon sa digital screen, yung tachometer mo, vehicle status, mga ganyan. And you can scroll it using the buttons on the steering wheel. Now, overall feel, well, actually pretty nice, no? Kasi it's got this synthetic leather steering wheel. And you have yung parang mga stitches dito, ganyan, and leatherette finish. Now, air conditioning naman, syempre expectin nyo na yan na malamig kasi total Nissan naman to. So, kahit mababa pa lang yung setting yan, magdala na kayo ng jacket. But anyway, so dito naman tayo sa infotainment screen. Now, hindi ko muna i-on, pero masasabi ko sa inyo, this is an OE part. Hindi siya yung galing sa or outsourced part or any of that. So this is an original Nissan product right here, Nissan item. So it's got Apple CarPlay, but weirdly no Android Auto. Pero as far as infotainment systems go for cars like this, it's one of the most comprehensive. We will give you the full sample and the full review of that infotainment system sa full review ng kotseng to. Na kung titingnan nyo tong surface na to, no, may button that says camera. That's because yung mga VE, CVT na Almera, and itong VL N-Sport Turbo, my 360-degree view camera. It's part of Nissan's Intelligent Mobility Safety Suite. So aside from the camera, the 360-degree view camera, meron pa siyang automatic emergency braking. So let's say may biglang tatawid sa harap mo and hindi naman ganun kabilis yung takbo mo, no? Kahit anong apak mo sa preno, it will help you stop even quicker. Of course, hindi siya totally foolproof and you always have to be aware of your surroundings when you're driving. Bawal distracted driving dito. Speaking of safety, meron siyang stability control as standard and 6 airbags dito sa VL Turbo N-Sport. So syempre, alam niya na by now na turbo tong makina na to. Pero ano yung exact specifications niya? It's actually a 1.0 liter and that's not all. It's a 3-cylinder. Pero bago nyo isipin na baka hindi ganun kalakas yan, una sa lahat, may turbo siya. So it doesn't have the same power output as say a Mitsubishi Mirage or stuff like that. So yung power, it's 100 horsepower and 152 Newton meters of torque with the CVT or continuously variable transmission. But if you are getting the manual Almera, it has a little bit more torque. Power still the same, 100 horsepower pa rin, pero you get a little bit more torque. Kaya medyo na-curious kami anong driving feel or experience kapag manual yung Almera since yun nga, mas may extra hatak siya. Ay, may reminder nga pala kami tungkol sa turbo engine ng Almera. It is recommended that you run 95 octane fuel with this engine or else you might not get the best performance or fuel economy out of this. So with that out of the way, magkano tong Almera na to? Itong specific variant na to, it's a little over 1.1 million pesos, no? But you can also get variants for less than 1 million pesos. Yun yung mga VE and you can also get it with a manual transmission. Now, overall impressions. Itsura pa lang, makakaakit na, and it will definitely attract customers, no? Not just because of the design on the outside, but also the design on the inside. Kung galing ka sa previous generation na Almera at ready ka na mag-upgrade to this, we can help you out through our Sell My Car program. We'll simply appraise your car and we'll take it from here para mabili mo tong 2022 Almera. But if you prefer to save a lot more and stuff like that, or you're open to a second-hand car, you can always check out our stock sa Automart.ph at may mga pages kami dyan dedicated para sa Nissan at para sa Nissan Almera as well. Ngayon, tandaan, pag kotse ang hinahanap nyo, isa lang ang sagot dyan, i-Automart na yan. This has been Anton Andres from Automart.ph. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Salamat!